Hi there, I'm Dr. Stephanie Falk, and today I want to talk about a definition of love that I think is incredibly novel and sexy. And I remember when I first heard it, it really landed on me in an incredibly meaningful way. It was probably 18 years ago in my first master's level class in therapy training. And it was a quote by a Chilean biologist named Humberto Maturana, who studies the neurobiology of love. And the quote is, "Love is opening space for the existence of another." And I remember when I heard it, it was incredibly impactful because it made me think of someone who's able to open their arms wide open and to embrace another person's way of being, not pathologizing them for being different, but honoring and embracing them for who they are. I don't know if there's a better way to understand or define love. So what does it mean to open space? I think that maybe I'll talk about the contrast of that. A lot of times when I'm working with couples, I've been working with couples about 18 years, they want their partner to think the way they think. They want their partner to feel the way they feel. They want their partner to behave the way that they behave. And sure, I'm not saying that it is okay to ask for some shifts in habits. It is okay to ask for some shifts in communication because we need to be able to work together, right? Take these two separate beings and allow them to work fluidly together. So some little shifts are okay, but expecting someone to jump ship and to leave their way of thinking through things, to leave their way of feeling and experiencing emotion and put it aside and jump ship and do things in your way, that's too large of an ask. And to me, that creates a lot of conflict from what I believe in and in terms of what I've seen in working with couples. So how does one open space? I think first one opens space by understanding the differences between themselves and their partner. So how do we think differently? How do we feel differently? How do we behave differently, relate to the world differently? And being able to honor pieces of that and make accommodations for that. So for instance, a real life example, if you are married to someone who is completely introverted, you can't expect them to go out with you and party every Friday night. It's just not their way of recharging. Maybe a compromise in asking them to go out with you once a month, maybe that makes a lot of sense because that's again your happy medium there. But expecting them to jump ship and become really extroverted, that's just not who they are. And vice versa. If you marry someone who's incredibly extroverted and you're very introverted and you want to cuddle on the couch every Friday night, I think that's a large ask as well. And so again, I think it's important to try to reach a compromise, but to really remove any sense of pathologizing your partner's way of being. So love truly then is honoring, embracing, accepting the differences between you and your partner and not seeing them as negative and not even seeing them as neutral, but elevating them as special and unique and things that you can appreciate about your partner, even if you're entirely different along some spectrum. Another real life example is maybe your partner really likes to hike or really likes to ski, and that's something that you don't like to do. Being able to support and embrace that and make room in your life as a couple, as a family, for them to be able to do that and for you to support that function, that activity that they enjoy. So that's just kind of another example of how you can open space for your partner. So again, the quote is, "Love is opening space for the existence of another." I hope that it's been helpful to tune in. I appreciate you watching this video. If you don't want to miss one, feel free to subscribe. And I hope this finds you having an absolutely beautiful day. Thank you.